We continue to track the Greer Fire, burning 6,400 acres in eastern Arizona, and tonight more homes have been forced to evacuate. The fire is burning near the Eager-Springerville area. That's about 40 miles east of Pine Top Lakeside.
The town of Greer, as well as the community of South Fork and areas on the west side of Eager, are all under evacuation orders right now. Other parts of Eager are now on set status, which is the last step before evacuation. Good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight for 12 News at 6. I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Kadiva Devine. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly is in an evacuation zone near Eager with the very latest. Chase?
Good evening, Mark. You can see the smoke from the Greer Fire is completely taken over the skies here. All these homes directly behind me are all on evacuation notice. And we also learned closer to the town of Eager, where you have restaurants, grocery stores, gas stations, and more homes, they have also been placed on set status. As you mentioned, that means that they may have to evacuate at a moment's notice. Now, I want to go ahead and show you a map just to give you a scope of how big this evacuation zone is. It was released just after 3 p.m., and we were there as sheriff's deputies went door to door, putting green tags on people's mailboxes and their front door that say that people inside have been evacuated. We also saw neighbors helping neighbors, coming together at this ranch to load up all the goats, horses, and dogs at the property. Now, most of the people we saw left immediately, but others say they're staying and wanting to wait this fire out, telling us they'll go once they see the flames.
Do I go or do I stay? I think is the first thing you think. Everything about me says I want to stay and protect my home, but I know that my life is worth more than that.
Just pray to God that my home's here when I get back and everyone else in town is safe.
Now let's talk about those firefighting efforts. We've seen helicopters making bucket drops and aircraft making several rounds over the fire. We've actually seen 2 aircraft really flying over this area every 10 minutes, and that's a great sign because yesterday there were no aircraft. You can probably hear the wind gusts right now. They were so strong yesterday that all aircraft had to be grounded, but today they've been able to go up in the air and try to attack this fire from above. I also want to say that thankfully no injuries to people or firefighters have been reported. However, 3 structures and an RV have been destroyed. But we also learned that Valley Fire Departments, including Phoenix, Scottsdale, Mesa, and others, are currently on their way to help. Now, right now, fire officials are giving an incident briefing. That's just with fire crews. The public isn't invited to that, but that's where they're going over their game plan for tonight because once the sun goes down, those aircraft have to be grounded. They say it's too dangerous to fly at night because they can't see how close they are to the terrain, so they really have to focus on their efforts on the ground and really going to rely on those additional firefighters coming in. But we are expected to get an update from the State Department of Forestry and Fire Management at around 7:30 tonight to just let us know how they plan on attacking this fire going in to tomorrow. We'll be sure to bring you that update once we receive it. For now, we're live in Eager. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
Chase, thanks.